I had a very good meeting with the Department of Public Works as we gear up for the winter season. After what we went through last year, where we had to cancel schools 8 or 9 times, lose track, we thought it appropriate to walk through with them some adjustments that we could make, that they're anticipating making, so that we can make a better call on snow days and a more timely one. And make sure we have accurate information. Tony and I had a good meeting with their staff, and the mayor joined us. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And I felt it was a very, very productive meeting. The DPW is putting into place some changes that we think will help us, give us more timely information, and we should be in sync on the condition of all of our schools and the driveways and the walkways as well as the roads, and be able to make good decisions. Because as we make decisions about school closings, which is critically important. There are thousands of children's lives at risk when you don't pay attention to safety, and we just think that knowing the conditions of our roads and schools is key, along with the data that we look at. So that's my final item.
Okay.
Can I follow up on that?
Sure.
One thing that seems to be ignored, or I think we're going through in the past with snow clearing is, we were the last man on the totem pole. I forget what we spend how many millions of dollars a day to run our schools, but I think it's a couple million more. It's a big number. And so if we suspend school and then have to roll another day of school in June, that's costing a lot of money. And it's not just the school system, but for all taxpayers. And so it seems very inefficient for DPW to leave us last, when really maybe we should be first. So I don't know if that came up at all, but I thought I would just ask how that was broached. And the other issue, we've had problems where this part's Parks and Rec, this part's DPW, this part's custodians, and stuff doesn't get done. So I don't know if that was talked about either.
That's a good point, in particular around maintenance of the outdoors area, grass cutting, and so on and so forth. The meeting that we had today, sorry, I lose track of time, really focused on snow removal, and this whole issue of priority, and making sure that when we make the call, we know for a fact that our driveways are going to be hopefully clear and have good, reliable information with regard to it. I think, there was one instance where couldn't get to our school, but there was so much snow that it really didn't happen until noon or 1 o'clock the following day. But I felt very comfortable with them. We were actually Tony and I are going to join them in a meeting in the near future to walk through the detail of what they follow and how and when they plan to commit to doing our school grounds. But not to beat a dead horse here, but the grass one is a good one in terms of the grass cutting. Don't get me going on that one. But that's one that requires, I think, another look and better coordination on our part, and both on our part and their part. I think it's a second meeting that we should have.
But it just seems like Parks and Rec doesn't have a vested interest in our schools looking good, and our everything being as ship-shape as it can be. They've got Cranberry Park, Cat Pasture, and all these other things. We're just not a priority, and it seems like maybe there'll be a big change. But it is the new Norwalk way, so maybe at some point it should be discussed, I would think. RC is very interesting.
No, I have a comment to remind. One of the complaints we got last year about snow was that private property owners were not cleaning the sidewalks around the school while the kids walk in the middle of the street just to get to school. And I don't know if we asked the mayor if he could send a message out, somehow get the message out that we really should clean up the sidewalks so the kids can get it and not walk in the street.
Yeah, that's been a problem for quite some time. And there are so many dynamics involved with people who are perhaps elderly or handicapped and not able to get out and do it. We're struggling with trying to find a way that we can accommodate all that and do so in a timely fashion, because you're right, sometimes it goes 3 or 4 days. We're looking at a whole way of enforcement and fining, and well, you want to get willing compliance. So it's a struggle, but we're trying to do that. Thank you.
All right, we'll move on to next item on the agenda. This is item 1, consent calendar, which